So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. To throw Mariota. And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this one with a three tight end look. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. That is Ferguson in motion. They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. It'll just end up a little bit short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's a carry for Dowdle. A gain there of 11. First down, Cowboys.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right to the air goes Daniels. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Damone Clark there to get him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's got room to roam. And he will get into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Prescott. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
That is Ferguson in motion. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. They motion the slot man left. On 3rd down, Prescott. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Here we go!
Here's a run. He is in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, kill. Yeah, here we go. Wait.
Now Dowdle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And he will score. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Cowboys. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey,
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
They'll go again with Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Bronco 80. Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
A big loss on the play.
Viking 18. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Commander's first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
Ready?
2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A pass complete to Noah Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
18 rattle.
On first down, Daniels. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle.
And he'll take it on in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Daniels now going to look to throw. To the right side. Catch made by McLaurin. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
They didn't need a lot here to pick up the first down, so I think it's a smart call. Get the ball to a guy who can maneuver his way across the marker. And, Mike, listen, if they hadn't stopped him so quickly, you and I both know he could have taken that one a lot longer.
On the ground, it's Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Ready.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw with Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. 3rd and long.
19 Lions. Tag. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front. The new score, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That is Ferguson in motion. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Cooks going in motion. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
With this guy's athleticism, Mike, you can see why they love getting him out into open space. And the toss is one of the quickest and easiest ways to do it. And anytime his guys on the outside hit their blocks and spring them, he can get to the 2nd level in a hurry.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Yeah! There we go! Let's take it! Go to 54, go to 54, right? 26.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they head.
A 2nd effort, and he is in. Rico Dowdle Touchdown, Dallas. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
70, hot 70.
It's a gain of 9.
To throw is Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 9.
Robinson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
Ready?
They'll run with Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
Cowboy
10
80.
yards on the pickup.
The motion man here is McLaurin. They'll run. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
70 Timberwolves.
That's another Washington.
They'll drop to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll tuck it and take off. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. So it's a win here for the Commanders. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.